What is the fastest you have ever seen a new coworker get fired? One first day of work he walks in says, "What the fuck is up dumbass," to the guy that parked next to, didn't touch his new Camaro he bought since he got hired. The guy was the CEO of the company I used to work for, on a visit to our branch. Literally 10 minutes into his shift he was signing release papers. 2. Worked in a grocery store for a while. New guy took a lobster out of the tank and removed the elastic bands on its claws, then proceeded to put it back in the tank. The thing murdered all the other lobsters in the tank. 3. During their onboarding training they stole my boss's wallet on camera. 1 hour in. 4. I work construction. We had 2 new hires that were friends starting the same day. Boss told one to take a coffee order and come back. Took everyone's money and said he needed his friend to go with him cause it was a big order. They never came back. 5. Guy got hired. While going through orientation, he realized that his ex-girlfriend worked there too. He turned around and walked right out the front door. 6. Before their first day of orientation. I got hired for a manufacturing job. Me and a friend of my wife were both supposed to start on Monday at the plant for a week-long orientation. She got into a fender bender on her way to orientation, and called them to say that she'd be a bit late. That she just needed to wait on the police to give a statement. The manager told her not to bother ever coming in. Girl was torn up. She took pictures and the police report to the hiring manager. Tried to explain things to the company HR managers, but no dice. She was fired before ever clocking in. 7. Co-worker quit his job. Great job. Great pay. Great benefits to work in a radio repair place. I mean, gotta do what you love, and he was also a big radio enthusiast. Got fired the first day on the job for stealing parts for his own radios at home. Took him over a year to get back with us. Surprised they rehired him. He then got fired for being a security risk about a year or so later. 8. As a teenager, I worked at a bowling alley. Within an hour, a new girl was fired on the spot for dropping a ball on the foot of a complaining patron. 9. This guy hadn't even started yet and just had his introductory email sent out to the whole company, which ended with incredibly inappropriate details about himself. He got fired before he even started. 10. Didn't like the boss and on the first day took a piss in the gas tank of his Jeep. Bragged about it and was promptly fired. 11. Day 1, he hit a parked car in the parking lot with the person still inside. When he was confronted he lost his mind and even used threats. The man he hit walked up to security and said, "Don't let that man into my building. People like that don't work for me." He hit the director's Porsche.